Missed Thursday's show? Here's the Recap, presented by Honda.
Fresh off a much-needed win for his Dodgers last night is Dave Roberts. How are you, Dave?
You said it. A much-needed win in good fashion. You look at some of the games that we lost, and we were on a, 4 or 5 game skid, and you look at 8 innings of each game, we played pretty good baseball. We really haven't swung the bats well, but the starting pitches have been really good, and the pen, by and large, those guys have really pissed their tails off, and just losing games late in one bad inning.
And how is Jansen?
Yesterday, Rich, he threw a simulated game to some guys, so the arm strength, to keep that going. He's in great shape, working out and stuff like that. Hopefully we can get him going soon.
Do you think you'll have Earl Thomas playing behind you, Bobby?
I'm not sure. I hope he does, but the way the business is, you can never really tell. It's just interesting to see the star defensive players out versus the offensive one. This is an offensive league, so it's just interesting to me that you have, great players like Khalil Mack, Aaron Donald, yet to get paid given what they've done in the league. But if they were quarterbacks, I feel like it would have been a little bit different.
I don't know if you did see what happened in Atlanta last night.
Richie, I saw it, yeah.
Okay, what did you think?
Frustration, disappointment, disbelief. Talking about a major league pitcher and a guy who's hot, and you're in his words saying, I know he's hot, I wanted to move his feet. There was nothing even close to his feet. I was just very disappointed.
So, what do you think the punishment should be?
In my opinion, a suspension. When you're talking about throwing a baseball with intent, that calls for suspension.
What if I wrote a book about the unwritten rules and wrote them out, Dave?
You know what? I would buy it, Rich, and I would burn it.
When I would be doing highlights, whenever Adrian Peterson carried the ball, we would go, Peterson. Whose voice were you doing when you were talking in Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
Matthew and I had done this play, Biloxi Blues, and we were directed by this wonderful guy who has since passed away named Gene Sachs. And we drove him crazy because we were always screwing around, we were cutting up, and he'd get so mad at us, get real red in the face and say, I don't believe his soldiers. I don't believe you're going to go die in Italy. Matthew was constantly walking around backstage imitating Gene. So that was me imitating Matthew, imitating Gene, and I just sprung it on him just to see if I get a laugh out of him, and then it worked.
You were 29 years old when you were filming Ferris Bueller's Day Off. True or false?
This is true.
You were 29 years old?
Well,
you,
when I was actually,
like you were 19.
When I was 19, I looked like a fetus. So, it kind of it just progressed. No Tiger Beat magazine for me.
For more Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Rich Eisen Show app.